Okay, this is the shock that I get. I ordered this stuff online, and it's your standard calcium hypochlorite. It is powdered shock. These are all 1 pound bags here. Because I find it very inconvenient to get a pair of scissors and cut these open every week when I do shock the pool, I have put shock into a bucket here, and obviously I will be offloading all of that into my bucket when I'm ready. Now, how much shock you need depends on the current chlorine levels of your pool, which are almost nothing, although I do have the chlorine tablets in, so that has been helping. And in fact, the water has cleared up quite a bit over by the steps over here. It's not as bad as it once was, so it is helping a bit, but we have a long ways to go, obviously. How much shock you should put in is going to depend on the chemistry of your water and the current chlorine levels in it. You may have to balance the water and all kinds of other stuff. That is the subject of another video that I'm not going to make. Most times your local pool store will test your water for free, so you may wish to take a sample of water with you, have them tested, and of course the whole idea behind that is so that they can sell you their chemicals, and that's why I buy the chemicals online. Here's what the shock looks like. I use this scoop for it because I have it in the bucket. It's just a lot easier. The proper way to administer this to the pool is not the way I'm going to be doing this. Do not do this the way I am showing you unless you're confident in what you're doing. You can cause a problem with the plumbing system of the pool and also burst pipes if you do it this way. The proper way to do this is to get a bucket, put this stuff in it, fill the bucket with water, and spill it around the edge of the pool all the way around. I find that to be much too much of a hassle, so I like to add it to the skimmer. You add shock to the pool, if you're doing it directly by the skimmer, which again, I stress that you do not do, make sure you take the filter out of circuit here. This is set on recirculate. I'm going to print out new labels for this because they're getting very hard to read. But I have it set on recirculate to eliminate the filter from that, because the chlorine can burn holes in the grid. The key is to do this extraordinarily slowly. So you just start sprinkling just like this. Don't worry about the flotsam and jetsam in there. It's going to work its way down. And go very, very, very slowly. While you do this, you should have the pool set on recirculate mode and do not have the filter running at the time, because if you do, this straight shock, which is basically straight chlorine, can burn holes in the filter grids. So I add it very slowly to the skimmer. You can use one skimmer or both, or either one. It really doesn't make a difference. Okay, so now the shock has been administered to the pool. I'm going to, of course, let this run for overnight, and tomorrow I will get started with the filter and show you how that all works. It is recommended that if you do it this way, which again I stress that you do not, and that you do it properly, that you leave it on recirculate for about an hour before switching back to your filter, should you have it up and running.